Hey theory students, so we are just continually marching on and you are about halfway through your theorist project. Today by midnight, this is Wednesday, by midnight, you should have received your paper from your partner about their historical backgrounds. A quick note on those historical backgrounds. Remember, we are tying the historical context of the time to our theorist. And so if they were alive during the Great Depression, can you link that at all to what the theorist was thinking? Can you link at all their spiritual background, their socioeconomic background? Does any of that make sense in being linked with the theory that they came up with? Okay, so just think about that before you upload that to your website. So you've written your historical background narrative, that's right here. You've emailed it to myself and your partner. Your partner has peer reviewed that, and I sent an email yesterday with some pointers and some conversation starters for peer review. And then you have emailed your peer back, letting them know of suggestions that they might want to make, with me being CC'd on that email so I can see that you've done it. And now it's time to start working on either our podcast or our video. So let's look at kind of where we're at here. I am not going there. I am, let me see, going here. Okay, clicking on this. And let's look at our timeline here. So it appears we've done this. We've done this. You've done this. And then tonight, that brings us up to Wednesday at midnight. And then during this week, you're going to create either a digital story or a podcast and upload that to YouTube. And then we're going to start putting everything onto our website. So if we look here, down here, let's say you don't really know how to make a digital story or a podcast. Here are 2 video tutorials about how to do a podcast and 2 video tutorials on how to do a digital story. All that is you're using information and pictures and videos of what you and your partner have already created. You've already done the hard work. Now you're just putting it all together. And then from that, you are going to create this website. And there again, there's a tutorial on how to make a Google site. And you're just putting it all together. And all you're doing is putting together your paper and your timeline and your historical narrative and your podcast or your digital story, all in one group, all in one lump, so you can share it out with your peers so they can learn about your theorist. This right here is a Google site, okay? Really simple. I put it together in just a matter of probably about an hour or so. But this should not be too big of a hassle for you. Remember, you should spend a couple of hours on theory each week. Even though it is fall break, we still need to get stuff done. And you are going to send me your theory website. You're going to click on this and you're going to submit assignment, and all you're going to do is put your URL in right here and hit submit assignment, and then that'll give me your URL to look over. But again, that theorist website, I believe, is due on the 6th. And if I look at our theory website, it'll tell me. You can hear June, our new puppy, barking in the background. She's angry I'm not giving her attention. Yes. By Sunday night, October 6th. You have any questions on this, please let me know. But please know that Sundays are busy days for my family. So if you have a question, get working on it now so we can address the questions before that point. I hope this was helpful. If you need anything, please feel free to contact me, and I look forward to seeing your websites.